In this video, we're going to show you how to install the windshield washer reservoir on your Toyota Tundra, located behind the passenger side front fender liner. Using a 21mm socket, loosen and remove your lug nuts. With your lug nuts loosened and removed, grab the wheel, remove it, and set it aside. Once you have your front wheel off, you want to go ahead and move your way to the front lower section of the bumper. There's going to be three 10mm bolts. You want to go ahead and loosen and remove these. Along the upper portion here, you're going to find three more 10mm bolts. Loosen and remove these. Now switching over to a trim tool, you're going to find a series of these plastic buttons here. You want to get behind here and pop these out. Now, there should be another one on the front side right here. Ours pulled through, so we're going to leave that one for now. You can just work your way around the front section here. Popping these out. Sometimes they're brittle and they'll break. You'll have to source replacements at that point. Now that you have a series of these removed, you want to grab that wheel well liner and pull it down in the front section. Peel that back and tuck that up. Now you can use a securing strap if you want to. Once that liner is pulled back, it exposes our reservoir here. Now right here we have an electrical connector coming down. It goes to a little button here that has tabs on the back. So we're going to use some needle nose pliers and come around the back side and try and pinch those tabs and release this. There it is. Remove the hoses and the wires from this little retaining tab. Go over here on this pump motor. I want to go ahead and press on this tab and pull this connector off. Now we have a bucket underneath to catch our washer fluid here. It is clean, so we can go ahead and reuse this afterwards. We're simply going to use our trim tool and come up behind here and pop this motor right out. There's a 10mm bolt right here. We're going to loosen and remove that. And we have one on the back side here. Good, remove that upper bolt. Now our reservoir here is a two-piece unit. It has the upper neck that goes up in the engine compartment, but it does insert into the top. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these wires out of here. I'm gonna disconnect this connector on the side right here. So you're gonna press on this tab right here, pinch that, pop that connector out like so. And we have a little retainer tab on the top here. It's a little pin. You're gonna pinch these tabs together and drop this down. Now as you lower this down, it's gonna separate from the upper portion here. Remove the reservoir and set that aside. And we have the hose going to the pump itself. We're gonna use our hose pliers here and gently twist that off. Now underneath the hood, you're gonna locate the washer neck here. Now there's a retainer right here, and this simply clips into this. So you just need to use your little pocket screwdriver, open that up, and you're gonna twist that out. Do the same on the other side. And there it is, it just clips into these little tabs, and you can pull out the fill tube. Okay, lower the fill tube down, put it through the hole in the fender there, and then just line this up and push it in, clip it into place. Then we take our reservoir, I'm gonna line this up with the fill tube and work that up inside. And we can also go ahead and install our little tab here, push that up in. line up all of our mounting points. Now let's go ahead and get our bolts installed. Now we decided to go ahead and source some replacement bolts, as ours were pretty rusty and hard to identify the actual size of them anymore. If yours are in good shape, go ahead and reuse those. And then we'll go ahead and install our third and last one over here. Now let's go ahead and snug these down. Now when installing these bolts, we are going to do it with a hand ratchet. You can use a wrench if you want to, but because we're tightening on plastic, we just want to snug them down gently, and we don't want to crack the plastic. So gently snug that. Now we'll go ahead and get our one over here. Okay. We can connect our harness here. You can push it, you can feel it and hear it click into place. We'll take these two, we'll take the hose and the wiring harness, install it into the little plastic retainer here. We're going to run this wire over to our pump motor, line that up. You can hear that click into place. Install the hose. And don't forget to run these through. Hook these up into that retainer on the bottom, like so. We'll bring our fender liner around. Gonna push us up and into place. With the fender liner tucked up into place, go ahead and install your retainers. Now, if some of them had broke, obviously you're gonna need to source some replacements. You can use any of the other ones that you were able to salvage. Pop them in, and we're just going to continue this process, clipping them around, and then we'll put our 3 screws up around the inside of the top of the liner. And I'm going to get these 3 started, and once I have them started, I'm going to come back and snug them down by hand. Just bottom them out and just give it a little bit more after that. Those bottomed out a little bit more. I want to go ahead and install our bolts on the front lower section here. Now our last one there had broke off, so we're going to go ahead and repair that, and we'll install a new bolt there. Then you just want to go ahead and tighten them all down. And once everything is secured here properly, go ahead and install that wheel. Take your wheel, line it up, set it in place. Let's go ahead and install our lug nuts. Once we get all these installed, we'll go ahead and snug them down. Torque down your lug nuts to 83 foot-pounds. We're going to do this in a crisscross pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.